We were about over Fort Wayne when we got the first warning.
Indy Center, United 409er requesting.
Go ahead, United 409.
United 409er, roger, requesting clearance direct to Philadelphia.
It was a little before midnight, and we were at 9,500 feet under a canopy of bright and twinkling stars, with a touch of moon, not much. There were not many other airplanes flying that night, and there was not much chatter on the circuits. Chicago and Indianapolis air traffic control centers were hardly doing any business at all, and we had an instrument clearance direct to Philadelphia with no delay expected.
United 409, you were cleared direct to the Woodstown VOR, then Philadelphia.
Then we heard a 707 call into center and ask what was going on. Something had flashed across their bow at flight level 270, heading south.
Indianapolis Center, Eastern 1022. Be advised, unidentified traffic just passed in front of us, and it was pretty close. What was that? It was too close for comfort, Center.
Copy Eastern 1022. I'm checking on it. Stand by. This is Indianapolis Center, Eastern 1022, and all aircraft on my frequency. Be advised, I just picked up fast-moving traffic southbound through my airspace. Identity unknown.
Roger that, Center. Delta 315. Just saw the fast mover. Was not able to identify it either.
Eastern 1022, Center. What's going on?
It seemed to be coming our way towards Cincinnati, going supersonic.
Stand by, guys. We're trying to identify the bogey, but so far we have no idea who or what it is. Be advised, we're contacting NORAD now.
Far below, we could see lights on the ground. Ahead were stars, and all should have been restful and peaceful, except for that disquieting news.
This is Indianapolis Center. All aircraft, listen up. NORAD has advised the Strategic Air Command of the unidentified intruder, and they are scrambling fighters to identify the bogey. Stand by for directions.
Then, far off to our left and away above us, we saw a red light flashing and apparently going awfully fast.
All aircraft maintain this frequency and monitor guard on frequency 121.5 for possible NORAD scatter emergency clearances. Over.
From the voices on the radio, there seemed to be many reports of the unknown at different places at the same time.
Tucson Center, those guys must be crazy. Wait, I see it. There it is. Look at that guy move.
Wait, that guy, there it is.
I never would have believed this.
This is NORAD broadcasting on guard. We're confirming multiple reports of unidentified bogies. SAC has scrambled interceptors to all possible locations.
By the time we passed Pittsburgh, confirmations on the sighting had been reported everywhere from Boston to San Diego. Everywhere the same, a small, fast-moving, erratically flying target. It was when we were starting to let down for Philadelphia International that the most upsetting report of all came to us.
This is New York Center broadcasting on guard. Warning, there are multiple unidentified bogies approaching Philadelphia's airspace at a very high rate of speed. Be prepared to take evasive action. Fighter interceptors are in pursuit.
We turned toward the Boothwind fan marker and began to slide into the long runway.
United 409, Philly approach. We have pop-up traffic at your 6 o'clock position headed your way and gaining rapidly.
United 409er copies. Continue on course, but please keep us advised.
You can imagine what that did to our nervous systems. We continued our approach, dropped the gear, gave her half flaps, and turned on the landing lights.
United 409, contact tower on 118.5. Good luck.
Contacting control tower. Philly Tower, we have traffic in sight, and you may not believe what you're looking at.
Clearly illuminated in the triple beams of our brilliant landing lights, we saw the mysterious object. A red-colored sled, towed by 9 creatures that looked like deer, one of which had a red nose like a rotating beacon. The pilot sat high in his seat so we could clearly see his red coat and wide black belt and a long white beard whipping in the wind. As he crossed ahead of us, he looked over his shoulder and waved. Someone noted the time. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, December 25th.
Roger, United 409er. Take a right turn on Kilo 3 to Juliet, then taxi to gate. Right on taxiway Kilo 3 to Juliet, and on to the gate. Good night and have a Merry Christmas. Same to you, United.
I know this story is hard to believe. I know that there are people who will make fun of it. But before they do, I wish they'd look at a copy of last year's newspapers on Christmas. It's all reported right there, so it must be true. And if they still aren't convinced, it's just too bad for them. I feel sorry for them if they don't believe in Santa Claus. He'll be back again this year, so keep looking for him, especially if you're flying on Christmas Eve. He really moves around fast. Merry Christmas.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a